Are they going to have to raise taxes in sanctuary cities to pay for the ever growing migrant crisis that is happening? That's been a huge area of concern, obviously, for local residents in these cities. Not only the tax dollars that are being used at the moment to cover this crisis, but also what's going to happen in the future, because this problem continues to grow as these cities, specifically Denver, Chicago, and New York City's proclaimed sanctuary cities, are still seeing bus after bus after bus come on a daily basis. So not only are they struggling to maintain what they already have, but they continue to get more as our border continues to see surges of people coming across requesting to go to these cities. Now, you will hear some mayors say things like, those Republican governors are targeting us because we're Democrats. No, it's actually more correct to say you're being targeted because you're a self-proclaimed sanctuary city. So anyway, back to the taxes. We went a little off track there. This is Mayor Brandon Johnson of Chicago being asked directly, are you going to raise taxes for Chicagoans to cover this? And this is how he answered or didn't answer. You tell me.
To help pay for the migrant crisis.
Here's what I've said repeatedly. This is an international crisis
and
that requires. Okay, so then you know the answer. Then
the federal government. The
answer is the federal government has to do its job.
What if they don't?
Well, look, there are 30,000 Ukrainians in this city right now who sought asylum, who were refugees. What's the difference between that crisis and the crisis that we're experiencing now? So this is not an unprecedented demand. There were services that were attached to individuals who were seeking asylum from the Ukraine.
See what he did there? He made it about Ukraine, but he never answered the question. That clip actually went on for about another minute, and she even got specific and went in there and she said, Chicago people want to know, are you specifically going to be raising property taxes or doing anything else to supplement for this cost for the migrants? And he would not answer. And the reason he brought up Ukraine, and also the reason why I think they will have to resort to raising local taxes, just my opinion, but here's why, is because they've been requesting federal money. So him, New York, Denver, all of those mayors have been requesting money from the federal government and they have been denied. So they are simply running out of money. They're running out of resources. That's why they've had to cut budgets. Denver announced they have to cut budgets to essential services. New York City announced that they have to cut budgets to essential services, all to cover this issue. So I think he didn't answer because he knows maybe the truth is that might be his only option. But where he is wrong is that all of these mayors all had an opportunity to say, you know what, we are not sanctuary cities anymore. We realize this is a mistake. We're going to have to revoke this. We'll take care of what we have now, but we need to secure the border. They all had an opportunity to get together and to say that, but they chose not to. And Chicago specifically had an opportunity to let the people vote. So the Chicago City Council recently met. They were going to put, do you want to remain a sanctuary city, yes or no, on the ballot for the people of Chicago locally to vote on. And the city council voted no, we're not going to put that on the ballot. We're not going to let people vote. So they didn't even let their people vote to decide if they wanted to remain a sanctuary city. And that's why they're having so many people flock to their cities, because they're sanctuary cities. And it's not just people that are being sent there. People are requesting to go there because of the sanctuary, because they know that they are going to get services and they are going to be taken care of if they go to those cities. So the answer, I believe that him not answering, was yes, they probably will have to resort to raising local taxes if something isn't done. They're going to have to supplement that money somehow. They can't just keep cutting services like that.